Hey folks, Papa Boris here, playing some Forestygian. In the last video I was kind of explaining all the rules of the game as I went. This time we're going to do another run, starting again with the Sorceress on easy, and trying to progress through the different characters and the different difficulties. So let's go ahead and start a new run. Notice our starting cards are different. For this run, we're going to have a card that gives +2 mana per enemy defeated. So it's a way to get mana back as long as you're killing things, and it's giving pretty good mana, a base of 3 without having any buffs. We also have a card that gives an increase to max health, intellect +1, which seems to just be mana, though it does have a different symbol. Gains the amount of mana also as much. Oh, I should have just hovered over it and it would have told me. Oh, he's a genius. The best rules explainer of all time. So this gives mana and max mana, as opposed to just mana, which only gives you mana. Gotcha. Honestly, I think maybe I kind of wish I had stuck with the other run because the Fury status that makes abilities do double damage is really, really good. And the last deck started with one of those. This one doesn't, but hopefully we'll get one in between fights. Then we, of course, get our usual mana potions and potions of devotion. Will again be the Sorceress. And again, let's go ahead and start on easy difficulty. All right, here we go. So first fight on easy difficulty is pretty easy because you got these demons that just die because they have 1 HP. And that means that you kill every single one on the board just by doing your 6 mana, 1 damage to everyone thing. Should I do it again? There's 2 more of them here. I think what I'm going to do is do this first because that'll kill these 2 and then maybe more of the 1 health guys will show up. In this case, they didn't. But I think it's still decent to do this because that's going to set these guys up to die to breath. Yeah, there we go. And now we made it pretty far. So we'll do 2 mana per enemy defeated. That's good. That'll give me all the mana back, actually. We'll do these mana potions, and then we're going to do this. Notice how the mana preview shows my mana not changing. It's because I'm killing 3 enemies. So I'm getting 2 mana for each of them, which gets me back the 6 mana cost of the ability. And now I can use 1 more, but there's no rush. No one's attacking me. We're just going to end the turn and see what happens. I suspect we're going to be able to win on this turn. So now we just collect all of our mana, and we do a little bit. I don't think it actually matters very much what I do. A little bit of this, a little bit of this, and a little bit of that. All right, we're looking for double damage. We like double damage. We don't see that here, unfortunately. Oh, how sad. So the apricots, they give you health based on number of cards in hand. My preliminary strategy is I don't like stuff based on number of cards in hand. I'm not a big fan because I like to just play my cards. I don't want to worry about playing certain cards early. And then this gives 2 mana per enemy defeated. Here we have mana and status based on amount of health. That's fine because that's not going to change as I play cards. And then next time health is lost, gain half as much max health. Ugh, okay, so we don't get any extra damage bonuses. Well, that'll make this one a little bit harder, unless, of course, one of these randomly spawns the damage. So here we can get health gain is increased by number of cards. Draw an extra card per 10 health you have. And then this is next ability gains 2 vitality. So I guess that's health and max health. We're just going to go for this. Since it's on easy, we're not going to be taking much damage. So we'll take this because it's the only thing that actually improves the power since it gives me an extra card. And then over here, we've got per 5 mana missing, gain back health. We're always getting the get max health. This is giving more maximum mana. And this is just giving me 6 mana. I think we'll take the 6 mana. That's a lot of mana for 1 card. And then we're going to move on. All right, what is this guy? When he takes damage, increases attack. Ooh, so if you don't kill him, he gets hurt. When he's not at full health, he takes double damage. Okay, so let's see here. This is the per 10 health, draw an extra card. And this is intellect, so +1 mana, +1 max mana, and next status gets 1 more stack. What status do I want to get an extra stack? Maybe the hope? Okay, so what we're going to do is just pop everybody for 1 damage to use up some mana. Then we're going to get a mana and a maximum mana, and also increase maximum health, though that does not increase my current health. Now the next status gets 1 more stack, so we're going to do this. So we're going to draw, I believe, an extra card the next 2 turns, if I understand this correctly. We'll get a mana here, drink this, drink this. So I got 20 mana to work with. I'd like to kill the ones that are, you know, hurting me. And I think if I just do this twice, that'll pretty much kill all of them. Maybe this is better. Yeah, we'll do this way so I can click on this again and that'll kill that guy. Now, I could, of course, kill more, but there's no rush. We're just going to pass the turn because no one's attacking me and see what cards I get before committing anything else. Here we got 6 mana. It seems pretty good. And then we've also got this thing, 2 mana per enemy defeated. Well, I can kill 2 enemies already. That's good enough for me. So this only costs a net of 2 mana. Now these have 2 HP, so we'll just kill them. And then there's only 2 enemies left, and I still have all my mana to gain. So we'll do this, 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 and that. And now we have 17 mana to work with, so let's just click on this button once, and maybe this one. Taking them from 2 to 3 sets me up for more breath. No one's attacking me, so we pass the turn. We draw another extra card this time, which is really nice. And yeah, this seems fine. I do have a little bit of synergy here because I have a thing that gives max health and then a really strong card that sacrifices health. But it doesn't sacrifice current health, it just sacrifices max health. So if I have extra max health that I don't need anyway, that seems pretty good. We'll do this again to get 2 extra cards. 1 next turn, 1 the turn after. And then what? We just click these buttons. And so now these guys take double damage, so I'm going to do this because that'll kill them. We're going to breathe on that one. And we don't... Oh, we do. We have 3 mana just to finish this off. Point blank to the face. Okay. Still no way of getting double damage. We got health, not max health, and retain. We have next ability reaches 1 more enemy, which I like a lot. Health gain increased by number of cards in hand, mana, and status. I'm going to go for this one. I like reaching multiple enemies. We've got 2 devotion. So the next 2 times that you would gain mana, you get 3 mana instead. That could be good for just increasing my mana. This is next ability deals 1 more damage. I like that. I like doing more damage. Mana gain increased by number of cards. No thanks. Yeah, we're going to do this. It's per 6 cards in hand, and with retain, you draw 5 cards. So it's kind of like if you play it the turn you draw it, you don't get the 6 health. But if you wait a turn, it retains, and you draw 5 new cards, then you'll have 6. So if it's the first card you play at the beginning of the next turn, then you also get the 6 health. But I don't really care about the 6 health. It's not 6 max health, it's just healing. I'm happy just to play this for the fact that this gives me +1 anger. I feel like that's a pretty good use of my time. All right, and then we got this one. So here it is reach another enemy and increase your max mana, reach another enemy, and it's modular per 3 mana that you have. And then this is not how many enemies. It's not like if you have 9 mana, it will reach 3 more enemies. Instead, it's like if you have 9 mana, the next 3 abilities will each reach 1 more enemy. And then this is the 6 health. So what I'm going to do is grab this one, because that can actually give me multiple stacks of the reach. All right, what is this? Takes 1 less damage from all abilities, so he doesn't actually die to this thing. Very sad. What are you? 1 more damage from all abilities. Okay, I see. All right, so we've got more card draw and just 6 mana. And then per 3 mana you have +1 mana, +1 stretch. Okay, so this is giving me 8 mana, although it's not exactly 8. It's more like, right now it's giving me nothing. I could play it to get 8 stretch, sacrifice the mana gain just to have a lot of stretchiness. Is that worthwhile? You know what, let's try it. Let's try it. So we're gonna click this button. Actually, you know what, no, hold on. We should do something first. Let's like do this first. So that takes it down from 8 to 6, but at least now I get 6 mana, and I'm gonna get 6 stacks of stretch. So my next 6 abilities will reach 1 more enemy. Now, the maximum number of enemies you can reach is 6. Notice this is not improved. I can't like get to the guys that are off screen here. But now, for example, this will hit 4 enemies and this will hit 2 for quite a while. So let's do this because that extra reach will kill that guy, which is quite a good benefit. And actually, well, no, now it doesn't kill that. But then again, this is enough to kill these, so I might as well do some free damage. Yeah, this is fine. And so now we need more mana, and we also get hope. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is get the hope, heal back some mana. I could get 1 and get an extra 3 next time, but I think I'm just gonna go for the extra 2 now, right away. And we can do this to kill 2 enemies. God, that stretch is really good. The high stretch per max mana at the start of a fight, that was very helpful. All right, so we've got this. These guys take extra damage. So I could do this or this. I think this is actually better. And now I could also kill this guy, but there's really no reason to. Abilities don't go away. I might as well end my turn and see what happens. The extra card, by the way, is nice because it lets me use these per 6 cards things. Unfortunately, the extra health gain is irrelevant. Okay, so we actually could do this and this. That's actually really good. So I don't get 6 heal because I don't have 6 cards in hand anymore, but I now have my next 2 abilities do 1 more damage, and this also reaches, I have 1 more stack of this stretchiness. Now we just click on all the cards. All right, so I can use 2 abilities here, and they do an extra damage. So now these guys that take 1 less damage from all sources are still gonna die because my bolts are doing 2 damage. Oh, that's really good. We're gonna go blarp, and then they just get myrtleated. Oh, and then you guys are completely toast. Just completely gone. All right, great. Now, let's see what we got. We got the mana and status based on mana, which can be very strong depending on the status. For example, getting 6 stacks of stretch is pretty good. And then this is, well, 2 HP and max HP per enemy defeated is a little bit blah. But of course, it is going to get a random status. And I might want to just go for this because I like the prism. Over here, we have intellect and max health and a status. And draw an extra card. I do like the drawing extra card, but I really like this if we can get it with a good status. So per 5 mana, next health gain increased. Blah. Per 3 mana, next ability gains 2 mana per enemy defeated. Ooh, per 4 mana, next ability deals 1 more damage. So again, if I have 8 mana, this will give me 2 stacks of anger. It's not that the next ability will do 2 more damage, it's that the next 2 abilities will each do 1. This, however, is extremely tempting. Per 3 mana, I get next ability per 2 mana, gives 2 mana per enemy defeated. That can give me a whole lot of mana because I'm killing things left and right. We're going to try this. On a harder difficulty, maybe that would not be as appealing because you're not going to be killing things as often. All right, what do we got here? Just 4 mana or the 6 health. Not a huge fan of this. Or 2 vitality. Okay, I don't need the health, guys. Don't need the health. Don't need it. We'll just take 4 mana. Alrighty, we're on to the 4th fight. These take half damage from all abilities rounded up, which means that if you do 1, half of 1 is a half rounded up. So it actually it's not changing, but like this is only dealing 1 also. So it's a little bit tricky. All right, what do we got? We got the next ability deals 1 more damage, and this is the chant. Next status gets 1 more stack. Okay. The things are starting to come together here. Let's do this. We're going to do this to increase our current and maximum mana. This does not normally give mana, so let's do this right now. Next ability deals 1 more damage. And so now we can take a look at the situation. We can do 2 damage across the board, or like this. Maybe that wasn't that impressive. Well, let's just click on this button. And now we can do this, and that will kill these guys that are taking half damage. So we'll do this. Okay. We can now get 6 mana back. And this is hope draw card. Okay, we're going to do this and just get an extra 2 mana out of the deal. Now we can click on this or this. Let's just click on this button twice. That'll kill the stony guys. And then I still have enough mana to do it again and finish off this guy who's about to whack me for 7 because he increases his attack by 2 every time he takes damage. By the way, when it says if ready, like this guy's not getting extra attack. If they have summoning sickness, they're not going to do damage to you, even from a status effect that's giving them increased attack. Okay, we're going to end the turn here. These guys wake up. And now, what do we got going on? Well, this unfortunately is not so great now because it is, well, that's the problem. If you don't get the thing where you get ability per mana that you have at the start of combat, then they're a little bit weaker. But luckily, I do have some cards here that just give me flat mana. So we're just gonna go for it. Let's get as much mana as we possibly can. Let's do our devotion, click on the button. So, all right, we get these up to a respectable level, and the first one I play makes the second one better. I think I want the stretch more than I want the harvest. Actually, that's not true, because I'm using this a lot in this fight. Yeah, let's do the stretch second. No, I'm using this a lot, so the stretch doesn't matter. Let's do the stretch first, and so now my next 6 abilities give me 2 mana per enemy defeated. So this 24 mana that I've basically filled up now is going to go a long way. So we're going to do this. It's not going to kill anyone. Or I could do this. And it'll actually kill one person and give me back 2 mana. Is that worth not doing a damage to that guy? No, I don't think so, because I'm going to pay all 6 here. But now I'm going to kill 3 in one go. So this is free pop. And I still have a ton of stack of these harvests. Now I could do this, and that'll kill 2 things, or I could do this and kill 2 things, and do damage to the guys in the back. Okay, I'm not really using my stretch in this particular fight due to these half damage guys. Do I click this button? Okay, now I want to click, I think... Ooh, this is really good. It kills 2 things. Wait a minute. 2 mana per enemy defeated. Why? Oh, I'm gaining 1. I'm like, why aren't I gaining a mana? As the interface says he's gaining a mana. Oh, this guy's a genius. Somebody give him a Nobel Prize. All right, so now we have, I think, just our pick of the litter here. I mean, we're just going to clickety, clackety, giggity, gaggity. Right, didn't get my double damage, but you know, I got other stuff and it worked out okay. All right, we got more anger. I do like that a lot. And then a bit of intellect and max health, that's fine. Gain some mana, health, and a status. And then health gain increased by number of cards. Yeah, we're gonna go up here. Oh, my favorite. Fury. I'm just gonna take it. I don't care what the other ones are. Leech, 1 mana per dude. Actually, that's actually pretty good. But we're gonna take the double damage. We do love it. On easy difficulty, I think it's a very safe pick. And then we're gonna get an anger and 6 mana per 6 cards in hand, meaning that you need to retain it once to actually get the 6 mana. It's fine. Vitality is 2 health, 2 max HP, and then the intellect. I think we're gonna go for this. I don't mind maybe holding that anyways. All right, we got it. We got it in the first hand. A ton of stretchiness. Now, what are you? After attacking, regenerate, and when he is to be hit for 3 or more, he takes double damage. Oh, I'm gonna keep an eye on that. Okay. So what I think I'm gonna do here is start with this, but let's actually spend some mana first. I think I actually want to do this first. I'm gonna click on this twice. Yes, I think so. What are you? Oh, that's just after attacking, regenerate. Okay, I'm gonna click on this. I don't know if this is correct or not. Now we're gonna get 5 mana, and my next 5 abilities will have the stretch factor. And then I'm gonna also click on this. So I don't get the 6 mana, but I do bump this 2 up to 3, which is now going to one-shot those guys. And 2 mana per enemy defeated. That sounds pretty good. We're going to pop that on. So now I am actually going to net 1 mana. In fact, I am wasting a mana here because I'm actually gaining back 8 and spending 6, but I only have room for 1 max mana. Well, that's why you got to have intellect, Boris. Yeah, maybe if you had some intellect in real life, you'd make better decisions in this game. Hey! After attacking, oh, this guy's just a big old fatty cake. He's just gonna cause me some pain. Okay, so now we have stretch for a while. I think this seems good, using the stretch and doing some extra damage. We do need to keep the damage going on this guy. What are you? Next ability gains 2 vitality per enemy defeated. I really just couldn't care less about this. We're just gonna pop it now, and it'll get 2 HP and 2 max HP. We can also get 6 mana. The hyper trophy I don't care about. I'm not getting hit a lot here on easy difficulty. Let's see, we could do this or this. Let's just go for that. We'll click on it 2 more times. That will kill off these big fatty cakes. I don't want him to attack and regenerate. And now I could do this and kill this guy, but there's not really much going on, so we'll pass. Oh, hold on. It says after he attacks, he regenerates, but he actually regenerated despite not attacking. Oh, it's a bug. Uninstall, literally unplayable. All right, so we're gonna do what now? Let's click on this, get 3 mana, and next status gets 1 more stack, and I want another extra stack of Fury. Next ability deals twice as much damage. We now need to get some mana, so this gives me 3 mana, and my next 3 abilities get 2 mana per enemy defeated. So I don't have any stretchiness anymore. I don't have any more reach. This does not kill anything. This does kill 2 things, so I only spend 2 net mana to cast it. And now we'll do this. That'll kill 1 enemy. And then this, because these guys take double damage if the ability is 3 or more. That's only going to cost me 1. Although I could do this. It'll cost me 4, and then I won't have this. Yeah, I do want to kill the one guy who's hurting me, so we're going to just pause there. Now, this guy will regenerate, but I can't kill him anyway, so we'll end the turn here. Notice, even on easy difficulties, they're getting a little bit harder. I'm not able to just mow through everything. Okay, we need mana, and we need, I think, like... Okay, this is an easy one. This is just 4 mana. Okay. We now want to have... Oh, I should have played this first. Oopsie. Oh, hang on. There's an undo button. Ha, 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 ha. This is 6 mana if you have 6 or more cards in hand. Technically, per 6 cards in hand, but realistically, it's only if you just have 6. So I'm going to click on this first, because that gives me 6 mana. Then we're going to get 4 mana here. And then we can do... What is this? Do I have my... No, I don't have any chant or anything like that. So we now can just load the hell up here. Tons of mana. Did I do that right? That gives 0 normally. So we do the devotion on the 0, then the onion, which gives intellect. And then we have this. Okay, so we have a lot of statuses. So my next 2 do 1 more damage. My next 1 is doubled. My next 6 give me back mana for enemies I kill, and then that's whatever. So now, I think we are gonna do this just to kill the guy in front. Or, you know what, I could just do this. Only my next one is doing double damage. Let's go ahead and do double damage to more enemies. Now I can do this. And we're done with the extra damage, but we can still do this. This and this. Easy does it. Okay, we got more max mana. Health gain per number of cards in hand. Boo. Vitality is max HP. Boo. And then health. Okay, these are both health related, so we'll just take that one. It's giving me max mana. So max mana and vampirism, which heals me. Max mana and more damage per 3 cards in hand. Max mana and... Okay, I don't like the cards in hand stuff, but the other stuff is health based, so I don't really want it. Here we have max mana plus 4. 6 mana if you have 6 cards. And then health gain. Okay, so we're going to go for... I'd rather just get 6 mana than increase my maximum mana, even if it means having to wait. All right, we got something really like to see. The per mana that you have stretch. After attacking, regenerates 3 health, so you need to kill them or else they regenerate. If ready, increases attack by 2 when taking damage, and then also, if ready, increases attack. Okay, so clicking on this button every time is gonna have a price to pay. Okay, what are you? This is the draw an extra card. Okay, so what I want to do is click on this. Then I can make stretchy. And I'm at full health now. Do I want anger? I don't need that yet. So we'll do this first. Now we can do this. And this and that. So for the next ability, we are getting a mana discount and we get some stretchitude. Do I want to hit this guy? Well, I'm hitting him no matter what. So I might as well do this to get some mana back. Now we can do this. And just kind of keep going. I am going to get hit pretty hard here, and I can't quite kill him. So we're going to end the turn. I don't want to hit him anymore. He's knocking me out. And I mean, even on easy difficulty here, I did get kind of low. So now I've got some mana gain. We'll do this. And I still have 6 cards in hand, because I drew an extra card and I retained a card. So we're going to click on this because I need to play this now if I want to get the mana. And then this is max mana. Next ability deals 1 more damage per 3 cards. Okay, we're going to try to use that. So we'll do that. And then we're going to click on this and just kind of see where we're at. So I've got, wow, pretty good amount of damage here to everybody. Let's just click on that button. That seems like a good button. So now it is per 3 mana, next ability, wait a minute. What if I would click on this right now? Per 3 mana, next ability gains 2 mana per enemy defeated, because I'm about to defeat 2 enemies. Aha, there we go, that seems good. Actually, I could defeat 4 enemies and gain mana? All right, that's what happens when you double damage and add 1. It goes from a 1 damage everybody to 4 damage everybody, pop. All right, now there is a little bit of a problem. I'm getting hit for 16 damage. Okay. So we need to really kill these guys. Luckily, the stretch is going to last a while. So this 3-mana cheap ability that I have is going to hit these 2 bruisers at the front. That's actually really important, or else I was going to lose the run. In fact, I think now we can take a breath here. Just breathe twice. Pop. Okay. Okay, that was a little scary, I gotta say. So we can just do pippity poppity, and I maybe could have actually gotten some max HP. But as it is, we'll just do this, and then we can click on this 3 times, and that ends the fight. A little harrowing, but hey, I did have some health gain stuff, and so that's that. Okay, interesting to note that I did not have to beat the game with like the newest character to unlock the next one. It seems like even though I beat the game with the starting character, I unlocked my next character, the Paladin. But obviously I'm guessing I'm not going to unlock a new difficulty. No, I did not unlock a new difficulty, so my difficulties are still the first 3. So maybe you do need to beat on the hardest you have currently unlocked to unlock the next difficulty, but beating the game with any character lets you unlock the next character, perhaps. So if you want, you could just keep playing with the Sorceress on easy to unlock your full crew. Okay, good to know. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and or subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.